What is going on, traders and investors? Camilo here from Trending Wavez, bringing you to another end of day market update for this Monday, May the 3rd of 2021. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I hope you guys had a great start to your trading week. So what has been happening is that we are not able to break beyond the 420 spot 2071 or the 416 spot 32. Markets have not been able to pick a direction just yet. So if you were watching last night's video, you'll know that our preferred interpretation was a break above this high of 420, which will favor our bullish count, which is the one we have currently in front of us. A break above this high would have taken us upwards of 425 to 430 on the S&P. However, it's more likely that I know that I've in my past videos I was stressing and sort of sticking my guns to this count, but again, the idea of understanding the LE wave principle is that you should be able to have in your back pocket your alternate count, which is the one you fall back to in the event that your preferred interpretation does not pan out. Now, we have been on the sidelines just waiting to see the direction of the market, and so thus far it has not gone anywhere. But given today's price action, as I said, I am favoring our alternate count. So before I dive into that chart, let's review quickly this one, because this is still not out of the question. We can still come back up and break new all-time highs to take us further up. Okay, so that's not out of the question. But just as a reminder, all right, in times like these where we see price action go nowhere, it's best to wait. It's best to wait for the market to pick a direction, whether it's up or down. But it's best for you to wait, sit on your hands, and just relax and just chill. Wait for this market to tell you what it wants. Because if you start trying to guess and anticipate and sort of force a direction, whether it's up or down, you're going to get chopped. All right, you're going to get liquidated, and that's not what we want here. We exercise discipline and we exercise patience in our group, and that's what we are all about. So if you're looking for something along those lines, consider joining our group. The link is in the description down below, and so hopefully we'll see new faces relatively soon. Anyway, so otherwise just consider subscribing to the channel, and you'll get these updates every night. So this wave count here, coming off from the March lows, we go up in 1, down in 2, up in 1, down in 2, up in 3, and let me take you down to the 30-minute time frame. So we went down in A, up in B, down in C. So this area here has been extremely difficult and very weird, and I guess in pattern, right? We haven't been able to dissect a clear wave count, but the way I'm looking at this is that we go up in 1, A, B, C, down in 2. Coming into today, we were anticipating a push higher. We did gap up, but we then sold off, and it appears that we're selling off in 3 moves. So I am very skeptical of any push further upward, and now we're looking to see if this, at least the 416 area, can be tested and act as support. If that's the case, then we will reevaluate this wave count, and perhaps this wave 2 is further out. Okay, and it becomes a complex correction, which is very unlikely that you see a wave 2 be a complex or a double zigzag or whatever it may be. But the point is this: if we end up going higher, great, we favor this wave count. Otherwise, I'll take you to our alternate count, which states that we are now within a flat correction. So coming off from the March lows, okay, we go up in 1, ABC down in 2, up in 1, down in 2, 3, 4, and wave 5. Wave 5 was really short, and wave 3 in the minor degree finished on April the 16th. Okay, we're now in a excuse me, ABC wave pattern or flat correction. Now, I've been stressing that the 1272 level has been a level of key resistance. As you know, we haven't been able to, well, we did go above it just slightly, but ended up going lower. We tested it again, but acted as resistance. We're now back testing it here, and it has not failed to break, failed to break up higher. This is another evidence to me that leads me to believe that we are going to start trending lower. So what are the levels that we should be anticipating if we can't break above the 420-ish or 419 area? The levels that I am anticipating are 3. three levels here. Okay, so the 1618 is an extension projected from A to B that'll give you 1618 of that distance, which is a normal or a very common Fibonacci level. The 1272 is a retracement of wave A versus B to give you wave C. And then the 38.2 is a retracement from wave 2 to wave 3 to give you the end of wave 4 of that degree. So there are three key levels here, or three key Fibonacci clusters that could give us a good strong level of support. Additional, we see that this was the previous wave 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, all right, of the lesser degree within this wave count structure. So this area here, if in the event that we end up breaking lower, this is a strong level of support that I will find that I will be looking to or looking forward to in the event that we are gonna push lower. Okay, so that's right there. So if tomorrow, which futures market right now look very weak, we are pushing lower, I am favoring this count at the moment. Okay, so once we complete wave 4, we can look for the wave 5 of the minor degree of the intermediate degree to take us higher between the 100% of this degree and the 100% of this degree, which is between 443 and 434. Okay, guys, so be excited for this if in fact we are pulling back lower. So taking you guys over to the triple Qs, same deal, but let me review the preferred, or the one that was preferred interpretation. Zooming out to the 1 hour time frame, we went from the March lows, we went up in 1, down in 2, up in 1, down in 2, wave 3 finished here, and we were looking for ABC, up in 1, down in 2. Now this is a little tricky, and this is still key, right? Because wave 2 can still very much so be in play. All right, guys, how do we know that? Because we have not broken below the low of the origin of wave 1. So technically speaking, per the guidelines, we are still able to go at the very least 100% of wave 1, but we can never go beyond that 100% on the wave, on wave 2. We can never go beyond 100% of this wave of wave 1. That's a quick educational tip there for you guys. So in the event that we go on lower, so let's take a quick fib retracement to see where this wave degree is currently at, and I'm assuming that it's further down, right? Yeah, it's taking us lower to the 78.6. As you can see there, it has hit precisely in that area and has found support. Now, in the event that we do start pushing up higher, right, and break above 342.18, our next level of resistance could be the 1272, which is still valid, all right? This came from the previous wave count, but actually, let me delete this for you guys, and we'll refer to that in our other wave count. So we have found support at the 78.6. That's 335.80. Okay, and now what's next? So if we end up going higher, watch for this level, 342.23. A break above that will signal further upside in the wave 3. Okay, otherwise, if that doesn't happen, then let me take you to the alternate wave count. Excuse me. So you remember the 1272 that we had just previously showing you on the other wave count. So that was from this flat correction, all right? That was a retracement of A projected to B, and then you get the 1272. We have not tested or gone above it like we did on, not gone above it, but tested it like we did on the S&P. But if we take a 78.6, you'll notice that that's sort of where we are resisting, right? That is sort of where price action has failed to break above. So here, if we are printing a flat correction, okay, so up in 1, down in 2, up in 1, down in 2, the difference here is that a minor degree wave 3 has finished, and now we're looking for minor degree wave 4. So A, B, C. So the B wave, or sorry, the next levels of support on this flat correction and the C wave will be the 1272, which is again a retracement of A versus B. You'll get the 1272 for wave C. You get I didn't do this one just yet. You get the extension. Okay, so it's the 1618, as you note there, because the 100% is further up. Okay, so it's still valid actually. So the 100%, you can still hit the 100%, which is support here, as you can see, and we can go up higher. Otherwise, a push lower will give us the 1618 or the 38.2, which is the retracement between wave 2 to wave 3. All right, guys. So that was a quick video update for you. Again, I am favoring this alternate wave counts that I just presented to you guys, just because of how we are seeing futures market currently. I see here that the Nasdaq is just roughly 0.5% down. Almost the S&P is the same, almost 0.3% down. So with that in mind, let's just wait for these confirmation levels that I just mentioned to you guys to hit, and if that happens, then we are ready to execute a trade, or our plan is to wait for support to take a trade up to new all-time highs once wave 4 has complete. All right, guys, so with that being said, I thank you for your time. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, or if you enjoy this content, consider joining our group, Trending Wavez. The link to the Discord group is down in the description. All right, guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.